Got the Spice Girls stuck in my head.
Tell you what I want, what I really want.
That's the song. Also, we probably mentioned it last night, but the mosquitoes are bad here once they figure out you're here. As Jenny's commenting, they're ravenous. They don't seem bad at first. That's the story of that. Goodbye, little tent spot. Goodbye, mosquitoes. I was wearing my puffy to put an extra layer because they were stabbing me through the pants and the shirt trying to get blood from me. And now I'm about to go to their home, this little creek over here, to fill my bidet bottle. Ooh. I gotta take a video of this because they're weird.
They almost look like snakes.
Snakes with little tongues sticking out. There's a peak to the right before we hook around to the left. That little saddle over there with the peak behind it is where we camped. Got that on camera. Yeah, it's very flat. Good camp spots out here.
That's pretty.
Very pretty. I picked this moment so you can turn the volume off if you don't want to hear something kind of disgusting. So you can just enjoy the scenery as I cut this corner. But we stopped to pee. It's common, right? I lean my poles against my leg and I go pee. Except my poles fell right in front of my stream. So I had to use all my bidet water, because I'm a clean freak, to wash them off, and then I'm going to hand sanitize them here in a second. Awesome. So because of this blowdown right here, we followed the path from other people to walk through here and back up so you can get a feel of what we're doing. And then we climb back up. And then that's where we came from. And back on. This happens sometimes. Sometimes we just have to climb over trees over and over and over. Don't record that because I'd rather not skewer my balls. That water source back there, getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, but wind caught us. So we've been looking for Ugly Stick to catch us. Apparently he stopped on the trail. He's another YouTuber that we follow for trail conditions, but now he's behind us. We were hoping he'd pass us, but his buddy Wind just passed us. Cool guy. He's doing like 40-mile days. He'll be in Etna tomorrow. We're not planning on being in Etna for 2 days from now. So, guy's a monster. Pretty. So I was really hoping, getting excited that my feet wouldn't hurt like they did before when I got the blister in my back right. And then Jenny noticed I had a spot on my foot that I couldn't see that was red, but it didn't feel bad to me. It just looked like it was rubbed, I think. And then just now, that back right corner where I had my previous blister initially, before the Epsom salt bath, that was manageable, it started to burn. And I was like, oh crap, I might be getting a hot spot. So I did what I'm supposed to do per Jenny's instructions, because she's smarter. And we just stopped. Immediately stopped. And I was feeling flustered because I'm slowing us down, and if I'm gonna get blisters again, what does that mean? I don't know. Is it gonna stop us? Is it gonna slow us down too much? So many things to worry about. But I said, screw it. I grabbed one of those KT tape things, ripped my shoe off while getting eaten by mosquitoes, slapped that KT tape on there, and then made sure it was covered well, put my shoe back on, and got back to the trail quickly. And right now, as I'm walking, it feels like it's not even there anymore. So hopefully that's good. I'm not gonna take it off until it falls off probably. It breathes well, so I'm not gonna worry about moisture. And honestly, we think all those blisters that happened before to my feet, I think that was all the Epsom salt bath. I just had an allergic reaction. And the major blisters that happened after, I think that's just where my shoes were rubbing the most with those topos. So, yeah. Okay, shut up, Nick.
Probably saw me and was like, oh shit.
There's a rattlesnake. They're still up here. And Jenny, I walked right by it in this bush. And it's going,
God, there he is.
it's going towards you. She was trying to get a good look at this water to leave a review. And what bush was he in? Like right here?
Yeah, like over there.
Wow, I walked right next to it.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah. That was scary.
God, I thought you got bit again because you screamed so loud. We are so on edge right now, it's kind of humorous. Because a minute ago, a little cicada looking bug like fell next to us on the side of the trail right by a bush and started making its loud and naturally we thought it was a rattle from a snake. So we both like jumped like, whoa, get out of the way. And then just now, moments ago, a bug flew right into Jenny's ear and just started loudly buzzing, which, I mean, when you don't have time to think, it could sound like a rattle or you know, you just don't want anything in your ears really, but yeah. Slow the heart rate, pay attention, extra attention at water sources and bushes. Pulling my phone out every few seconds because of these views we just keep getting. Oh, now we go down. So we just ran into a hiker going southbound. He's doing northbound, but he's just doing this part southbound. He's gonna flip up Medford or something like that. Chance. We exchanged some information, and then he couldn't remember my name exactly, so he's like something nut, pasty balls. So I guess my alternate trail name is pasty balls. Anyway, we will see him again because when he flips up, he will pass us when he comes back towards Etna. So here we go. After some confusion, getting back on trail at that park, which we did take lunch at, but it was a boring lunch, so didn't record anything. Yeah, trail marker. That's confirmed. We're on the right trail, and we're on our way again. We just ran across, I guess, another hiker who hiked last year and coming through here to finish up a 40 mile piece named Mooey, like Moo Cow. Just passed us going northbound. You can probably see her in distance, barely. Probably.
Beautiful Keto.
Keeping an eye on elevation because we're supposed to be hitting snow at 7,000 feet. We're at 6931.
Yeah.
Yep. 6954. That's pretty close to 7,000, right?
Yeah.
Right. It's camping right down there.
Where?
Here. It's all right.
Is that it?
I don't know, but it looks good. To me, it looks pretty big and flat. Looks like there's more if you want to camp on snow. I got a cross right there. I didn't point very well, but yeah. Might have been worse for her.
That's true. It was like a week ago.
These slide, I mean. It's slicker than it appears. I'm sure somebody's out there banging on their keyboard right now, being like, such an irresponsible hiker to be recording. Oh, look, dude. Okay. Look, calm down. Get your panties in a wad. Oh, okay. Phew. This is where we're camping, right at the top, on the little mini saddle. Trail goes that way. Keeps going up for a while. Oh, ho, ho. And a view. We're gonna shop around, but this is the view. You can kind of see Mount Shasta back there. Isn't that a little lake down there? They said this place has a lot of widowmakers. I think they're right. So this is the view. This is where we put the tent. No widowmakers above. That's the whole tree falls. Let's get a better view from up there. All right. So great if you're up here, but there's no spots because it's all rock. Yo, Nat. There's like a little field or something down there. Be good sunrise in the morning. Hear frogs down there. Very nice.